I don't know. It's when you meet someone. Like, I don't see Tom Segura as famous at all. Actually, I don't think he's famous at all. I think I'm way more famous than him. Like, if you said,
we see you as famous, but you're also like, still cool.
But I don't think you.
Chill with the bros.
Do you see us as famous?
No, not at all.
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
The Permission to Party World Tour kicks off September 18th in Rockford, Illinois, the 19th in Milwaukee, the 20th in St. Paul, Minnesota, the 21st in Duluth, Minnesota, followed by Eugene, Oregon, September 28th. Avoid scalpers and go to bert.com to get your lowest ticket price. But like this history podcast, I just learned today, do you know the Dow Jones Industrial Average?
Stock market?
The stock market?
Yeah.
So it's like basically, I think it's 30 companies, 30 of the most successful, biggest companies. It's an average of how they do every day in the stock market, and that's how you determine it. Well, the guy that figured it out, his name was Charles Dow, right? And he was, they were back
The Dow?
The Dow, and his best friend's name was like Adam Jones. That's how, I think that might be Pac-Man. Anyway, but so they were like, yo, everyone's writing like bullshit articles about companies and then investing in the companies and making money in the stock market. What if you just were honest and gave everyone like a fair, so they started a magazine called The Wall Street Journal and came up with a thing called the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And we have that today. It's
Wall Street Journal.
The Wall Street Journal. There was the Wall Street Journal, 1886.
I thought you were gonna say after talking about
Hit us with the knowledge,
about
baby.
Genghis Khan and the Dow. Like I thought.
Hold on, you know you're gonna use that to pick up pussy at one party.
Straight
You're like,
1886. How about dem apples?
No, hang on. You know how you look. This is how I always work. You get one little nugget, and someone goes stock market. You do stock market.
Like, oh yeah, 1886. The Wall
I mean, that's my favorite. That's my favorite
Dow
311
himself.
song. Dow.
Really?
Down.
All right. Ready?
You got Dow syndrome.
You got to pick a band. You can only listen to one. 311 or Incubus. Who do you pick?
Oh,
311.
my God.
311.
Incubus.
311.
Really?
They're from Calabasas. I gotta represent.
Is Incubus from Calabasas?
That's where I grew up. That's where we grew up.
Oh, no way.
I'm still 311.
311 all day.
I'll
Go back to the
Come
valley.
on, Scott Lit.
Go back to the valley, bud.
I don't commit to the lit.
Got lunch.
Not like that.
Bert, what are you making? Can I guess?
You should be able to guess pretty easily.
I was gonna say like a beef Wellington, but it's definitely not. You're doing like a bolognese or something, yeah?
No, are we talking cooking? No. It is a big group meal, so I am making a full Italian feast.
All right.
Along with some booze pairings and some appetizers. But first, I got to get the lasagna cooking because it goes into the oven for an hour, and then we're gonna do some prosciutto with melon and sautéed olives.
All right.
This is something I got in South Africa for the first time.
You had your first olive in South Africa?
Warm olives, where they heat them up. They put some
seems
lemon
so smart.
rind. It's so good.
Very logical. Why do we eat cold olives?
Well, have you ever had a
They're
martini?
savory.
bud?
Have you ever had what?
A martini?
Andy loves
I've
dirty.
had many with you. Actually.
Andy's like a 80-year-old man.
I know.
What's your go-to? You go to a steakhouse. What's your go-to drink?
Old fashioned.
I'm
I'd probably do an old fashioned.
Yeah,
Or a beer.
Manhattan.
old fashioned too, for sure. Yeah.
Extra dirty martini with vodka.
Extra dirty martini. Do you go blue cheese
I don't
olives?
eat cheese, so.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun meal for you.
But I will today. It's all
Okay.
good.
Why don't you eat cheese?
I don't like it.
No reason.
The thing is, he eats pizza though. Like, there's a huge disconnect.
Wait. So like, where won't you eat cheese? Like just on a burger or something?
Like most places.
Would you eat cheese on a first date?
I just ate pizza with
I
you.
did. I ate cheese on a first date yesterday.
See, you're growing.
Yeah, Andy went on a first date and he told the chick he was gonna marry her.
I did.
First date?
I had
He's
one
like,
night
your last
stand and I
name's
said,
gonna
"I
be
love you."
Warren. I was like, bro. On the first date,
She liked it.
That's because you're an expressive artist.
Yeah, dude,
She
we're
thinks.
broken boys.
She's the one.
Not-
man.
We're not The Rock.
Speak for yourself, bud.
I got to work with The Rock. I got to work with The Rock one time for like it was like a radio, voiceover they had to do, and he came into the studio and he was the cleanest person I've ever seen in my life.
Have you smelled his deodorant? His deodorant smells like clean Hawaiian.
Like he makes deodorant or like the one he wears?
He has his own line of beauty products.
Terramana deodorant?
Yeah, something like that.
He looked like a porcelain doll made by Walt Disney's Imagineers. He was perfect, and he was just so clean. I don't know how else to describe
Looked like
it.
that cardboard
May I
cutout.
touch you?
I didn't even want to get close to him. I thought I was gonna ruin the. I thought I was gonna smear a friggin'
It's just glowing.
mint statue. You know.
I would get lost in his eyes. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
We were we were on tour and there was like a cardboard cutout of him. Applebee's,
in Grants Pass.
Photos with him. That's it, bro.
You took photos with an Applebee's rock.
Yep.
Yeah. Cardboard
We were
cutout.
starstruck. We couldn't help
Here
it.
with us, we know the Rock.
I did that with T.I. at a hip hop station. They had a cardboard cutout, and all anyone said was like, "Who knew he was that short?" And T.I.'s like 6'1".
Did someone think it was real?
Everyone thought it was real. Dude, you got to be careful with what you say, because one time I said I was doing Boilermakers with Meryl Streep, and everyone's like, "Bert's life, man," and I was like, "Guys, I
What's
thought
a
you
Boilermaker?
You know.
dropped whiskey into a beer."
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It's like
You ever drinking before, bud?
it's like the weirdest drink to be drinking with Meryl Streep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "That's so crazy."
She drinks?
I don't even know.
I would say you starred.
Meryl Streep,
You
come
starred
party
in
with us.
Boilermaker with Meryl Streep.
I don't even. What? Google Boilermaker. I would be
I think it's just a
I
shot.
thought
of
it was
beer.
a shot in a beer too.
inside the beer though,
You
right?
dropped it in the beer?
Jaeger
drop it-
bombs.
Isn't that that's like a car? Yeah, that's a car bomb.
Well, that's only if you have if you have Guinness, then it's an Irish car bomb.
Yeah.
I don't fucking like it.
What's funny is Irish people really take offense to that Irish car bomb thing.
Really?
They were the ones
For real.
doing it.
No, they're not.
Everyone.
You think in Palestine they're doing hospital bombs?
Well, unfortunately, they
How
are.
could that be?
They're not drinking those.
if they have a sense of humor, I hope they made it good to that.
They're just experiencing.
Do you guys have like a kindergarten bombing? That's
What?
I think that's what's happening in Palestine. They're bombing kindergartens.
No.
I don't follow the news.
I think my kindergarten's still there.
In Palestine?
Oh, saying it's still here. It's still
Wait, Bert, how did you know my plan?
We should do our first
Read my
drink.
diary again.
Do you think in the Civil War, do you think when all those, I guess, no, wars have come up in our lifetime, and I don't give a don't give a but I don't.
They're not
join the
going
military. I don't start a cult. I don't like I always think if I had lived in the past, I would have been more politically involved or vocal. But shit happened in my days, and I was like, no.
Well, now it's like so constant that it's not like revolutionary moments. It's just like schools are getting shot up every other weekend. It's almost like you get desensitized to it.
None of it's
Just
good.
fucked.
Let's just love each other and not kill anybody. How about that?
That's fair.
That's where I stand.
Should write a song about it.
Free love, baby.
I'll do my
Free
best.
love.
I'll do my best.
Find me at Woodstock, naked in the lake, Broby. Free love.
What if I told you right now, you give up the trajectory you're on right now, and gentlemen, you will go triple platinum if you do country music. But you can never play what you're currently playing. You got to go full country.
Is it our flip?
No. We're gonna bring writers in.
Like Zach Bryan.
Like Jason
We're like,
Aldean country.
You make us industry plans?
Morgan Wallen.
What's it like? Hardy is a little more rock country.
Yeah.
Jason Aldean is like country.
He's
Morgan
like-
Wallen's
he's like Trump
party
country.
boy country, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's God's country.
Modern country is just not where it's at right now. It's like
It kind of
like
is.
rap
It's having a
country,
moment.
Colby, do you read the charts, man? It's,
Waylon.
That's actually exactly where it's at.
It's like it's
I
having.
hate to say this,
Personally.
you guys aren't where it's at. You're lucky you're here now.
No wonder
You're buying property in a broke down neighborhood and hoping it
what are you
fucking.
talking about?
Yeah.
He's like,
Country's.
yes.
Post Malone sings country. It's
know.
definitely where
You need
it's
to
at.
follow Billboard on Instagram.
Wait, you mean people are listening to
Doing
this?
shit.
He's like, dude, you live in a garage, man. Okay, country's happening, bro.
I do live in a garage. Yeah, but you live in a sweet garage. Yes. That's the album name.
I wouldn't live anywhere if I didn't have an amazing girlfriend. So I'm really, lucky about.
Yeah,
that.
you live at her place.
Her garage.
That's what I'm saying. I would live in a garage if I did.
Oh, man.
But like when I was younger, they were
By the
like,
river.
hey, do you want to?
That smells good, dude.
This is a fucking.
I mean, I know that's how every meal begins, but damn, it
Oh,
smells
so good. But like they did that to me when I was younger. They're like, you should go Christian.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because
I guess it's timeless.
timeless, huge because you don't sell 2 tickets, you sell 11 tickets. The whole family shows up.
That's fair.
And if you're clean, like Nate Bargatze does.
Dude, this is my favorite. I love that.
He loves Nate Bargatze.
So
Wait, Bert, how would you go Christian? Like, what?
Just write Christian jokes.
Oh,
you just like,
okay, got it.
What's a Christian joke? You got one?
what's up with Mary? Sounds like a whore to me. I don't know.
All the Christians are like, woo!
Hey, you know Jesus was Jewish?
That would really slam with the whole family.
Yeah, I don't know, Christian. I don't do it. I I can only write the thing I love.
I think the world's a better place because you stuck to your guns.
Yeah.
When I started, I wanted to be one thing. I wanted to be edgy and like have comics be like, whoa, dude, that was crazy.
Yeah.
It didn't fit with me. Like, audiences would be like, I like you more than that, you know? And then one day I told a joke about Isla. My buddy Ian Bagg, who's just a brilliant comedian, came up and was like, he's so good. He's like, bro, that's what you gotta be doing. He's like, talking about your family, he goes, it's so natural. And he goes, no one's doing it. No one's your age. I was 33. No one's 33 talking about having kids. And he's like, it's, for lack of better words, like it's punk. Because, you know, everyone was 33 being like, you know what you do on a date? You know what you do? Like everyone was trying to be Dane.
Yeah.
And I was like, my kid stuck her finger up in the upper ass and put it in the dog's mouth. And Ian's like, I love it.
Was that the moment where you were like, this is what I do?
This is what I do.
Yeah, okay, I was
at the Irvine Improv, and I had this had it happened that morning. Isla in Georgia brought me downstairs. They had a new trick. LeeAnn wasn't there. I said, what's the trick? Georgia's like, it's better if you see it, Daddy, and then if we tell it to you. I said, let me see it. And so Isla puts her finger in her ass, pulls it out, puts it in the dog's mouth, and they start falling out laughing. I'm like, what the wrong with you two? You guys Nazis?
Literally.
Holy shit!
You guys aren't Christians.
It's like, we need to have a conversation.
It sounds like the aristocrats.
Yeah.
So then she starts the wife and the dog gets in.
And then Georgia said to me in like a straight face, like let down that I didn't find it funny. She goes, the dog doesn't know it's poop, Dad. And I went, what? She goes, you gotta watch the dog. So I do it again. I go, do it one more time. So Isla does it, and the dog doesn't learn. He just goes right back to the finger and goes, whoa. And I start laughing. I go, do it one more time. So they do it again. I go, hold on, let's get Mom. So I wake LeeAnn up. I'm like, you got to check out Baby Alice's new trick. LeeAnn goes, what is it? And I go, it's better if you see it than if I tell it to you. I go, do it.
Literally the aristocrats.
And it was so, but you know, a lot of those jokes, you're just trying to kill time on stage, trying to figure it out. And you get somewhere, and then you go, oh, this works. But a lot of times, someone telling you it works, you don't even realize it works.
Yeah. You have a weird sense of what actually is going on in the room.
Your new special's awesome, by the way, not to like blow.
Thank you.
But there's a thing like too, like we have I'll blow him.
I'll blow.
We have this song on our album. It's called It's called
Congratulations on the new album.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's called The Tour Song, and it's about us on tour. It literally like name drops all of us, and it's just like, it's not about anything. It's just about us having a good time on the road. And maybe it's not a good song, but we like it. And just write shit that you like and be authentic.
That's all it's about is do I like it? Do I enjoy it? Is it making me laugh?
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I always try to make my 7-year-old alt rock 90s kid happy. That's
I was like,
that's my
you have
goal.
a 7-year-old?
No, my 7-year-old. My 7-year-old self.
That's out of the bag.
Like, I need to make him happy, and then if everyone else is cool with it, I think we'll be okay.
Guys, last night I peeled a bunch of lemon rind, and I made limoncello out of Arporosos vodka.
Sick.
I steeped it. I then poured it. It's actually really easy to make, and it lasts for 60 days. I hope it's good. I'm gonna shake it and chill it because limoncello can be a little thick and it's not quite as cold. But
yeah, last time you hooked us up with the bottles, we were drinking that.
Porosos is
We love Porosos.
is
We had a good
my
weekend on
favorite
that
vodka.
buddy, that's all I want to
Right.
hear.
Can I ask you a weird cooking question?
Sure.
Okay, if you injure yourself cooking and you start bleeding, and like maybe a little blood gets in the food, do you keep going?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was a dolphin fingering injury, though.
No. I don't have AIDS, so I figure, what are we talking about?
All right.
You know?
Blood is clean.
Just a little hep, no big deal. Cook that right out.
I've been having sex with the same woman for 22 years. You guys are good. So here, let's
Which we can say the same.
shake this up, or just
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What instrument does that drink play?
The shaker.
Cello.
Oh.
it's good.
They're both getting
Sorry,
into it.
trying.
Let's see. That's not pouring the way I want it to.
No, that's perfect.
They never do.
They
It's
never
weird.
can do. Nice.
Beautiful, perfect pour. Perfect
Yes,
pour.
yes. Hit him with it.
Pour.
Hit him with it.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
gotta do it like how a
Yes.
mechanic does, where you let it run down your finger.
I love that. No.
We're not gonna get AIDS from these shots.
We might have to
No,
drop
you
that.
will not get AIDS from these shots. Hold on, let me break up some beef.
Browning the beef.
Good. I'm used to microwavable dinners, so this is a treat.
Dude, this lasagna is going
I'm
to
used to
be.
eating hungry, man.
Who'd have thought heating up dead animals would smell amazing?
Who's the first person to do it?
Genghis Khan.
Who's the first
Genghis
person?
Khan.
Who's like, that was scary. That almost killed us. Let's eat it.
Like being a vegan, like
Pass it around. We got 1, 2.
send those down.
There's 6 of us.
Yeah, this is
I think.
perfect. Well, there kind of is, you know.
Cubes.
I took the tall one.
Someone's. So wait, we need one more.
Oh, nice. You got yours.
Yeah. Do you want one of the deal?
Chilling.
Okay. All right.
Ting tang.
Cheers, cheers, y'all.
Cheers, cheers, boys.
Clink, clink. Bud, boys.
I hope you like my limoncello. I hope it's good. Let me paint you a picture. NASCAR cars ripping through the streets of downtown Chicago. Skyscrapers in the background, people double fisting Italian beefs, slices of deep dish. This isn't just a race. It's the race. Yeah, the Chicago Street Race is back. And this year it's got some extra spice thanks to NASCAR's new in-season challenge. It's a bracket-style throwdown where 32 drivers started last week in Atlanta, and now only 16 are still in it. $1 million on the line. And at this point, every driver is for themselves. Just grip it and rip it. I'm telling you right now, if you've never been to a NASCAR race, treat yourself. Take the drive into Chicago. It's summer in the big cities is where summer should be spent. Just wind whipping through, cars flying everyone. Everyone's got food. It's all going down Sunday, July 6th at 2 p.m. Eastern on TNT Sports and Max. This one's going to be rowdy.
Horrible.
Fantastic.
No, it's awesome.
Kick him out.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Kick
good.
his ass, Bert.
What the
Okay,
hell?
Bert, will you
Andy
try?
with
Will
the
you try one of my
special
pickles now?
I would love to try one of your pickles. This kind of
That is
shit
good.
for me is stuff that I get into.
I love pickles.
I can see
How'd you
you.
get into pickling?
I'm Jewish, so I love pickles to start. And then, I don't know, I just wanted to learn how to do it. So I dived down the rabbit hole. And this one's like a,
COVID, though.
yeah, more or less, I guess. We were bored as
So COVID.
This is like a spicy.
we loved
This is like a
COVID.
spicy Asian pickle that I.
COVID?
Spicy
Awesome.
Asian pickle?
Yeah, I put a little like soy sauce and sesame oil in there and some sriracha.
I haven't even tried one yet, so maybe we can all
You
be.
actually, you actually did.
No, I didn't.
You were.
What?
Oh yeah, you weren't over on Thursday. That was Pam. Your girlfriend was there. She tried.
Great though.
Your girlfriend tried the pickle.
That's it. I miss
She
it.
tried your pickle. Do
Right? Because like all the bars shut. That's literally how we all met was COVID's.
you remember sneezing when you're not sick during COVID? Just a rogue
Or if you
sneeze
cough.
for nothing aside from you look at the sun or you have a booger in your nose.
Coughing
Be
in a
honest.
supermarket and they look
Be
like
honest.
you're pulling
These
a
are great.
gun out.
You like it?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
They're not super soggy.
Let me try.
They're crisp. Great brine.
Thank you.
Oh, they're awesome.
We should take picklebacks.
Andy loves
Yeah,
pickles.
we should honestly.
Yeah, why don't you, wait, what did you say?
Let me try one.
That's your best work.
Hit him with it.
Do you think Nickelback heard Pickleback and they're like, for real, guys? I'm at the drummer of Nickelback.
This is a drummer of pickleback.
That's my solo project.
All right, I'm draining this meat.
Is that called jerking off?
Draining meat.
I'm draining this
I'm
meat.
jerking this
guys.
meat off.
I'm gonna drain my meat. I'll be back in 4,
Pick.
Give me 5 minutes.
Roll this.
depending on how much service we have.
You guys never jerked off with a modem, huh?
Yes. I'm
Did you-
38.
Oh, you jerked off where it was like,
I had to go on AOL and like
Oh, yeah.
cyber sex and shit with like in like chat rooms.
Chat rooms. You're on Omegle with your dick out.
You know what a chat? You don't know what a chat room is?
I'm gonna turn.
the pickles were right back there.
No, the pickles are awesome.
I'll have.
So wait, how do you pickle, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what's the process of pickling?
Juice and cucumbers.
Let me enjoy it for 1 second and I'll tell you.
Whoa. Hello.
It's like so water and salt. Let it sit for a bit.
Together, just water and salt.
Yeah. It's 3 quarters of a cup of salt and like a gallon of water. And then throw all the cucumbers in, and then I add cucumber, obviously.
Do you have a choice? I'm being serious.
I'm telling you,
Did you pick
mustard seed, dill seed?
No, but when you slice your cucumber, are you going, I want them this thick or that thick? These are Ralphie May's sister's pickles. Do you know who Ralphie May is? Yeah. Ralphie May was a comedian, a little overweight.
R.I.P.
Is it an understatement?
Oh, that one clip where he eats shit coming down the stairs
Kimmel.
is the
Kimmel?
funniest
Dude.
thing ever.
Well, he nailed it though.
Yeah.
2024 is when she pickled these. But she got big ass Texas. I mean, wait till you see the size of these pickles.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
She's got some big ass Texas.
Texas.
Big ass Texas. We know Texas is the biggest state, but like,
So
what?
these are Ralphie May's. By the way, Ralphie's like, hey, Bert, thanks for the plug. I know I'm dead and all, but thanks for the shout out, player.
This is a nice plate.
grave.
It's a nice plate.
He was a big boy.
Oh, those are pickles.
This one kind of looks like that.
Those
That's
are
interesting. I like it.
those are pickle. Those are like pickles you'd buy like at the store pickle.
Oh, and mine aren't.
Oh,
Fuck
that's
you.
good. That's super good.
That's way better than your pickle, Andy.
You guys.
Ralphie May really got it down.
That's Ralphie May's sister. She came to one of my shows.
I
Yeah.
think there's any of her blood in that.
I think it's just gonna make it sweeter. I think she has diabetes.
There's nothing wrong with blood if it's not tainted.
Hey, Bert, I got a question for you.
Shoot.
What's your least favorite song from the new album?
I haven't listened to the album.
What the
I love
hell?
the
So
honesty.
all of them.
Well, yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't listened to the new album at all. I was hoping you guys would bring an instrument and play me your favorite song.
I wouldn't either.
Rip.
We
Well,
sent,
no, but
we
you gotta
sent it
realize-
to you a month early, bud.
Did you really?
Yeah.
The fact that you ate Andy's pickles before you heard it,
It's awesome.
you see, that's offensive.
I know the name of it.
Pickles
The name-
first, it would have been fine.
I don't know why, but I go. The name of it is. Hold on.
Of the album?
Miller High Life in a Garage.
Yes, pretty much. Essentially,
that's
yeah.
I
Cut a
heard
couple
it.
words out, but you're close. Yeah.
No, you like the classics. That's why I didn't listen to it. Yeah, you're scared that we might f it up.
No, I honestly, it's like, even because of band I really love, Goose, and I think they're awesome, but they put their new album out and I haven't listened to it, and I'm always late to get to an album,
That's fair.
But it's also like albums are different than comedy specials in that you can wait till you get to it, in a weird way. Like in a comedy special, it comes out and it's like urgent to see it.
Yeah.
An album, man,
It should hit you in that space.
It should be timeless.
I
think
think
it's
it
the
should show
opposite.
up when it
Yeah.
should show up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't want I always like, you ever have a friend put in music for you and go, it's my new album, what do you think? You're like, it's like you're jerking me off in church. Like let me jerk off.
Is this one of your Christian jokes?
I think that's very honest and smart and good. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you want it to be the right time for people.
What's your favorite song on the album?
A song we're gonna play today, the tour song. I thought that one was
That was
a
my favorite too.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah. It's fun with the whole album. Like Alex went through all of our like iPhone.
Well, I videos on
sent
tour
him
and a bunch of
Yeah,
other
Dash would like
recordings that I
record
took.
everything in the van. So there's like all these like audio clips mixed in of us just like f***ing around and like, yeah.
How close do you guys get? And I had Warren Haynes on the other day.
Wow, I love Warren Haynes.
He's so good. And but they were talking. I got into the idea of jam bands and I mean this with love because I love jam bands, but how kind of gluttonous it is to be a jam band.
Definitely.
And it's just like it's
you don't
it's a little bit for you, a little
It's
bit
a
for
little
them.
musical jerky-offy,
Yeah, sometimes.
but good still. But
I like it. It's like with Fish, it's like you trust them because it's Fish. With the Dead, you're like it's the Dead. Young jam bands, you're like you just get to the.
Yeah, well, it's like you got to be on psychedelics. It's like that was when the Dead finally made sense when I took acid and I was like, oh, this is why the songs are 15 minutes long. It's like you
Yeah.
don't want it to end. So it's,
And then there is a weird thing that happens with the Dead where they're playing it and you get lost in your own trip, and then all of a sudden they go back to the song. You're like, I forgot we were
yeah, 100%. Because they just keep going deeper and deeper, and you're like tripping out, looking at a tree, and then all of a sudden it goes back to the song.
I mean,
Shit.
I know we're all
love
Dave
that
Matthews
shit.
fans out here because we talked about it last time, but there's a version of Cortez the Killer by Neil Young with Dave Matthews that Warren Haynes plays
in Central
Park. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Dude.
Yeah.
I forgot we were all Dave Matthews. We should finish that bottle today.
Hey!
That bottle's so good.
Finishing bottles is kind of my love language.
Dude, we also got.
Hang on. Can I just say, Outside Source? It's a great name for a song.
Finishing bottles.
It's a country song.
We're gonna write it today. We're gonna write it today. We're gonna write it today.
Our whole band just has this huge pivot because it's just like, you guys got to go country. I like you could bring a horse to water.
Oh,
Just
that's
go
a
fucking
good. That's
country.
a good lyric.
Holy shit, the song is coming together.
I'm not the horse you can bring to water.
Damn.
I'll finish your bottle.
Ooh.
Hang on, we're writing a country song.
Get a guitar.
Someone's writing these lyrics down, right?
Grab the acoustic, we're going in.
Start a Google Doc.
Grab the limoncello. Start strumming
Hey, we should do
away.
I know you got chords.
Limoncello. We should just kill the whole bottle.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Run
it,
it.
right?
What did it ever do to you?
Yeah. Oh. Are we writing this song right now? Yeah. Are we writing this song right now? What did it ever do to you? What do you
By
hope
the
to
end,
find
we'll
at the
play it.
bottom?
That was like, it's this one joke.
That's
I've
an
been
Alex
working on.
Dora joke. He says that to everything.
He's like, I'm 38, man. I'm pushing 40. I'm like, what did it ever do to you?
I'm pushing 40.
I'm 38.
Hey, Rachel,
What did it do to you, bud?
can you pour these for me? Because I seem to be it up and I got to assemble this lasagna. Will you just go on the other side of them and pour these for me?
Assemble
You'd
them
be
all
shocked
together
how that
so
does.
you
Yeah,
don't have to work too hard. Everyone send the glasses down. Come on.
We can do it as a team.
collect the glasses.
Send the glass out.
One more.
What if you just made pickles?
Yeah.
What if you just made pickles for pickleback? And he was like, threw out the pickle and he's like, here's the juice.
It's so reductive,
Better than eating Andy's.
but awesome still.
Okay.
Pickles?
See, yeah, it is. It does look impossible to pour.
What if you do write
know
this
it's easy
song
to, I get it.
and it becomes a massive hit?
That'd be hilarious.
We
We'd have to
credit
get
you.
writing credits.
You get the writer's credit.
I
get like
All right,
I get
we're-
a piece of it. I just get to,
$100 a year.
Here,
We're going on
cheers.
tour. We saw your bus out front.
Yeah, can we borrow that, by the way?
Yeah.
If you promise not to f my wife in it. I'm still waiting for that moment.
Dash.
Dash is
about limoncello?
the closest to Christian that we have in the band.
It's not bad, right? It's
Good.
It's fantastic.
You steep the lemon in it, and then
So what you do is you cut lemon, not with the pith, right?
just the rind.
It's you just get the skin. So it's not like a lot of the white parts. It's the line, and you got to do like a few lemons. But we had a lemon tree, so I was bored and I was high, and I was like, I'm just gonna shave it. And then you shove them in a bottle, you fill it with vodka, and you let it sit in the fridge for like as long as you can. The longer it steeps, the better. And then you just pull it out and strain it. That was my big mistake. I did it all in a Porosos bottle, so then I had to strain it out of a Porosos bottle. You should do it in just like a.
Do you add sugar to it because it tastes sweet?
I did. I can't remember. I gotta ask my mom, to be dead honest with you. My mom helped me with it. Me and my
Oh,
did
mom
it together.
recipe.
I still ask my mom for advice sometimes, too.
My grandma ruined strawberries for me as a kid because she used to give us strawberries and
cover
put
'em.
sugar on it.
That's
So then
good.
every time I had a strawberry after that, I was like, it's not as good, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So just
Like-
dip him in sugar again.
No, I don't have
it's
sugar
so
or
unhealthy.
time. Yeah,
And what's
yeah.
crazy is that's what my mom did for
We're
me.
about to eat a lasagna. Like,
My mom's like,
healthy.
she would do that with all fruit. With all fruit, just cover it in sugar. And then you're like, I love fruit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have real fruit and you're like, I gotta wear a condom?
Why am I eating diet fruit right now?
What's
the deal?
Another good band name.
This has been in 10 minutes, right? All right, I'm gonna pull the pasta.
Yeah, where's your timers, man?
By the way, I gotta
by feel. It's all by
we're
feel,
clear,
baby.
Just so we're clear, I made a pot lasagna last night and I've had it in here so we didn't have to wait for it to get
Movie
done.
magic. Sneaky
I love
devil.
cinema.
Stace, will you pull the tinfoil off that? I think it's sticking
Do you
to
think
the
if I
cheese.
took some of this home, I could sell it on eBay?
Lasagna?
Yeah, burnt Chrysler's lasagna.
I got a strainer in there. Strainer's here.
Chrysler's lasagna.
Chrysler.
Literally from the man to your mouth.
Do you think I could open a restaurant and cook for people? But if I
Yes.
cook,
Yeah,
but I cook
what the
like a hibachi style, where I'm out there and I'm like,
Oh my God.
If you-
God.
Flipping
if you
shrimps
were
into
yakking-
people's pockets.
Yo,
I'm investing. And also, can it be in the valley?
oh my God, look at that. That is wild. And if you don't like cheese, you're not gonna like that.
Don't worry, it's fine.
You're fucked.
The thing is, he likes cheese. I think
You're
he's trying to be
screwed.
a little hip and ironic, you know?
I'm not.
You're doomed.
We're gonna start.
When I was 5 years
farting up
old,
a
I ate
storm.
like a craft single on a swing, and I was like, I don't like this shit.
When I was 19, I drank a whole
you
bottle of
never
tequila and
reassessed
never
as
thought I
an
wanted it again. But then I drank it.
You used to be fat, bro. It's okay.
You
we
met
get
me
it.
during COVID where I was eating ribs every day, man.
Andy was a big boy.
You were eating ribs every day?
Why are you so excited?
You were a big
too.
boy.
I was.
Dude,
I
look
was
at
very-
that
now. He loves that I was fat for
He's a
like
fat
5
shamer.
months.
Dude, you can do the same thing to him now.
It was
Looking back
shamer.
on pictures of
It
Nick
happens.
when we
We
first
eat
started
and
recording.
Dude, yeah, boy.
I'm like, damn.
I was,
You're
my
a fat
face was
shamer.
like a fat
He's a fat
shamer.
You're
That's why he
public-
sh- that's why he
publicly
shaved.
known now. You know.
Well, because he's never been fat in his entire life.
No.
Except for right now.
The worst is when a fat guy gets skinny and then fat shames you.
That
and you're
is-
like, hey, you fat. You don't remember you were fat?
He was chubby.
I
He
was
was
up
chubby.
to
He was
220.
chubby. Probably about 20 pounds. 17
I was
pounds more than you are
220.
now.
I was big.
Yeah.
What are you now?
I think 200.
I lost a lot of weight.
Lie.
You don't see me
what do you weigh
shaming
right now?
anyone?
I think 200.
Hey,
the
who's
scale,
up for a
get the-
Campari spritz or Apperol spritz?
Everyone.
Apperol spritz. Let's do a round. And by the way, we're gonna need ice. You heard that, right? Oh, good.
Miller, are you gonna drink one? You said you'd never drink one in your life.
I'll never drink.
An Apperol spritz?
No.
Campari spritz?
You never had
Different
one?
than Apperol.
No
What's your
spritz.
reason?
Why?
Red is gay.
Yeah.
It sounds like Shane Gillis. You want a Bud Light?
No, I won't do Bud Light
If you
either.
get hammered off Aperol, are you Aperol schlitzed?
Wait, hold on. You've never had, you know how good they are, right?
Yeah.
They're so good.
Hold on.
Do it.
They're like better than any drink you're ever gonna have.
Refreshing.
If you're at an airport,
Don't
and you're
do this to
hungover,
me right
and
now.
you're hungover,
It's a great
that is
airport.
the greatest drink to have.
It's a best
No.
It's a summer
That's a screwdriver.
poolside one to me.
No.
A quadruple.
That's a quadruple
Screwy.
screwdriver. I learned that from my grandma. So make
I'm
that.
telling you
and
right
she was
now.
drinking
And
Aperol
your
spritz.
grandma is awesome.
Do you know his grandma's a great musician? Songwriter. I mean, you wouldn't know her
Wendy Lee.
from the radio, but
got music on
She writes
Spotify.
incredible music.
For real?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
His whole
It's
family's It made me
amazing
cry in the
musicians.
van.
Really?
Yeah, country. She
We're gonna
like,
cover one of her songs.
We're gonna
country.
be dialed in for this album, boys.
Yeah, she
I was gonna say we're going country. You just don't know yet because you haven't heard it yet.
straight up, dude. Blow to Mexico.
Blow to Mexico.
The best song.
Or good to see you, my friend. My personal
Good to
fave.
see
but,
you, my friend. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, but every time we like go to Fall City and like they play music for us, Alex always just
Oh, you're gonna try and make me
Invade.
every time I.
invades their set. It's like let them play music, and Alex
He's
always
so
picks
wrong.
up a guitar
No, they
and
love
joins.
playing
and,
guitar.
They
like,
love
tries
playing
to
with me.
jam with them. Like let them cook.
You're gonna do this in public. You're always wrong, man.
Pablo?
You're every time I
You
go
do.
there.
They don't
I
like
woke,
it.
I woke up.
No
Bert,
one touches
just
Wendy's guitar.
Mind you, Bert.
Yes.
His grandma is a songwriter, but she's also very like she plays with her partner Gary, and they play, and she'll be like, Gary, those are the wrong chords. Like she's very she's very uppity.
you
and-
No filter. Constantly
You know?
screaming at Gary. She's like, "Damn it, Gary, that's the wrong chord.
Yeah.
The boys
Really?
are here. You're
and she's very protective about her guitar. You know, it's like that's
for
her.
real.
So
Oh, yeah.
the first time I went up to visit, and they were there, I like
Yeah,
I'm just
You went by yourselves?
No, well, I was there though as well, and I go up there and I
You're like
did-
my wife with this story right now. She's like, hold on, I was standing right next to you. I go, they don't care about you in the story.
It's me. And I go up and I didn't know that like grabbing Wendy's guitar was like a big no-no.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
start playing a country song because I like country. We're not going that direction per se, but I do like
But
country.
if I do my job right by the end of this, you're gonna change your name to Strawberry Fuzz.
We're going country already.
Draw it out. Strawberry Fuzz.
And I grabbed her guitar and I started playing songs, and they were big fans because I like the old country. And the next day, I think it was your mom who was like, or Dean maybe. There was like, Alex, like you did like a huge illegal move, like you grabbed Chris's grandma's guitar, you grabbed Wendy's guitar. Like no one's allowed to do that, but she was cool with you doing that.
Dude, she was.
She was
And
cool.
I was watching shit.
He was cool with it.
Because I play country music.
That's how you know you're in.
I'm Zach Bryan.
Because she doesn't have a filter and
No,
she
you're
will
not.
call you the out. She didn't call you out and she let it happen.
yeah, and she.
Yes, we're making everyone an Apperol spritz. Everyone's gonna try one.
For
and
her.
Get out of their comfort zone. Listen, if you guys are gonna go country, you gotta try new stuff. The
We
you mean
love
old,
country.
you mean old stuff?
So then our favorite song.
Drinking Aperol.
Zach Bryan. Brianna Chicken Fried introduced him to Apperol spritz. That's why they broke up.
Does
Wait, no.
everyone want Apperol?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Adderall and Apperol, perfect.
Adderall spritz.
Adderall spritz.
That's a cool one.
That's a good
That's a
song.
good
Can we get
Adderall.
those? Too?
Adderall spritz.
That's actually a Strawberry Fuzz song.
That's a Strawberry Fuzz song.
That's a good
You just
one.
gotta make this the thumbnail.
That's
Miller
our
drinking
version of going
Aperol
country.
Spritz.
Hey, it's June.
Pride Month.
It is
Pride
June.
Month, bro.
Pay your rent,
Pride
guys.
Month.
It's June 2nd, 3rd, 4th, whatever.
I'm a Campari guy. Do you want to try Campari first before I try it? Campari's different.
Chris, take a sip.
Campari's
man.
different. It's more of like a man.
I was waiting to.
Make sure to get a nice
How would
tight
you give
shot
this
on
the
this.
lesser?
This is so not a Chris Miller drink, but I'm happy he's trying.
He's grown. He's
Miller lives off
By the way, hang
Tito's.
on. You
I
got
would only do this for you.
Thank you. Hey, and guys, I was going to say it one more time. Congratulations on the new album.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Congratulations on
Give
everything.
it a
You know I
listen
love you
sometime,
guys.
buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna get around to it. You know, I got a long playlist.
I've been watching you
Zach
do it.
Bryan.
He's not gonna
Luke
fucking
Bryan. Zach Brown.
All the Bryans.
all the Bryans. All the Browns. That sounds racist.
every
I
brand.
got a lot of. Oh, we're waiting for
waiting for mine
two.
too, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep making lasagna. So
Well,
Do you know that Oasis?
I'm gonna get a sip. Fuck it.
Do you know that Oasis song about Adderall?
no.
It goes, "An Adderall,
No,
you're
it's-
my Wonderwall."
No, it's an after all or my Adderall.
no.
I like Alex.
You're my Adderall. The drug wasn't even out yet.
You're my wonder. Yeah, something like that.
dude, you're crushing right now.
Stick to the
good.
stick to the jam.
It honestly does.
Yeah, that was good.
Hell yes.
Damn.
Dude.
Thicker. More. More.
If I was your wife, I'd f you a lot as
The
well,
only
dude.
thing I like
At this
about
rate.
when a person dies is my wife makes this lasagna. If anyone dies, she makes this for their family.
Do you ever want to
Really?
kill
For us.
someone if you miss it?
This is her recipe that you're
As-
doing?
yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll kill Andy right now. She makes one for
All right.
me.
You ready?
Kill Andy if I get to fuck.
Now I want you to. We're gonna do a cheers. I want you to taste mine before I taste it. Okay. And I want you to tell me which one you like more. Now this is more of a manly. I own a yacht. I'm gonna have a drink before I go swimming in the ocean. Drink. That's more of a like, hey, we're backpacking through Rome. I met these chicks. Do you guys want to have a drink? So I'm trying to get in your pants. Drink. Okay.
Do you
So cheers.
Do you own a yacht?
Strawberry Fuzz.
Tank.
You could.
Do you actually have a
Cheers,
yacht?
boys.
Of course you have a yacht.
Okay.
Cheers.
Take a sip of yours, and then I'm gonna stir mine for you.
Oh my God.
Honestly,
Look
Bert,
at it. He loves it.
Bert,
Okay.
such a power
Like-
move.
He likes
now
it.
try
He doesn't
mine.
like it.
Try mine.
It ain't
Mine's gonna
it,
taste a little
bro.
more earthy. A little more on the back of your tongue.
You still
Yes.
doesn't like it. Huh?
Campari's like a, it's
Enjoy
like a
that
base
one.
video.
That's
Can we get
Campari
that?
spritz. No one likes them.
Bert.
Everyone wants an Apperol spritz
That's
because
crazy.
it's acceptable. I'm a Campari spritz guy. And I'll take Apperol because I like alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, Bert, I gotta say, it's
I
such a
love
power
alcohol,
move, giving
but-
us like the lesser of the thing that you're about to drink.
Well, you guys aren't like, it's Apperol. Campari is like an acquired
Let me taste it. Let me taste it.
What do you
I know
like,
Campari.
You like
It's
Negronis?
it's.
Yeah, I
way
love
better than
Negronis.
Aperol.
You're like, ooh, I like it.
God damn it! It's fucking June, man.
More bitter.
You're really getting into this June thing.
I'm shocked that like Chris is so like the Apperol, but yes, the Campari. It's like they're not that.
Hey.
No, there's a massive
buddy,
difference.
you haven't
It's a
tried
little
this
more
one.
bitter.
Wait, let me try it. Let me try it. And I'll
Yeah.
Set it down.
You know, make a second round of Campari spritz.
yeah.
That's why I love being around you guys. I got to be honest with you. It's fun.
Oh, that's actually
young
better
people.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Run it back.
You guys live
Hey, these
youth.
guys aren't
I'm
young.
so excited. When I see you guys on Instagram doing anything, I'll go, yeah, I want to stage dive, but if I do, there's a distance between me and the first row, and I don't think they're going to catch me.
Well, we
Here comes Bert!
Comedian
We'll make
stage
sure they
dive.
carry you.
Yeah, dude, do that in one of your sets.
We get Bert to stage dive.
But we'll be there. If we're at the show, we'll all catch you.
We have to get.
Otherwise,
Bert.
you can't
He
do
has
it. You
to
need
stage
Strawberry
dive.
Fuzz there.
No, my buddies over at Legion of Skanks, they stage dive during their.
I love.
Do you know Legion of Skanks?
Yes.
They're
I like Skankfest.
That's what I call. That's what I call
I
my
wanna
band.
go
no,
to
they should
Skankfest.
play Skankfest.
Dude, I would.
I'm sure there's one coming up. They put them on. I'll set you up with Lewis. You guys should play Skankfest. You guys are.
That'd be so sick.
You're their type of music.
Love those guys.
They're the best.
Do they usually have music?
Yeah, they have music, but usually it's like, it's like fan generated. Like a fan is also can play music, and they'll be like, "Do you mind if we play Skankfest?"
Yeah.
But they're very like artist forward, artist friendly. They're great guys.
And they do it in Vegas, right?
They do it in Vegas. They do it.
Do they do it all over
that?
now?
Just start making Campari spritzes too. We're gonna double down.
Bert, are you playing Vegas anytime soon?
You know.
Can we go?
Do you call it playing when you play a show?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm playing Vegas.
Doing.
That's sick.
What are you playing?
Comedicing.
I play the funny bone.
The funny. Oh,
Skin flute.
Do the Watusi?
It's funny. I'm really lost right now with stand up because I haven't done it in so long. I just took like 11 months off.
What about the special?
I did that. I filmed it and then I stopped. I just took time off.
You have to just force yourself to
Yeah,
go
it's
back.
fucking
Otherwise you're gonna get further
Okay,
and further
10 million
away.
people do.
Actually, I didn't watch it either.
Hey, our streams are getting up there.
Can't give you it.
Yeah, we're at like 20,000.
We're just shy of 10.
Just let him
Big
cook.
on Tubi.
He's literally
He's cooking.
Hey.
He's cooking right now.
I think as a band we can collectively let Bert cook.
What?
Yeah, let him cook.
Okay. Bert, can we teach you one thing that we do in the van?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, please.
If we got a photo of us flying, that'd be
Wait.
so funny.
Fly with me.
Back of the hand.
Wait, what is this?
It's
Call it
fine.
flying.
We just fly away.
It's like it's better than a.
When you're done with your noodles, take your time. Unless you're bleeding, like take your time.
Real good. How many layers we going?
I'm going, this is the last layer, and then I'm gonna go the rest of this on here,
I'd layer.
and then cheese
What's you
on
ever do to
that.
you?
And then,
Good.
yeah.
I'm hungry.
When you come in it?
When am I coming? Soon.
When you come in the?
He definitely already did.
Icing on top.
Is it bad to jerk off every day?
No, it's bad to not jerk off multiple times every day.
Yeah. Do you ever hear those like Christians?
Story up to 3.
And they're like, they always use initials to tell you what they're doing. I was watching P and J and A once a day.
Jay Owen.
That's like the Mormons and the whole like soaking thing. What the hell's up with that?
I've tried it. It doesn't work.
No.
Wait, what is that?
It's just like with LeeAnn.
Like just stick your penis in, but you don't have sex, because it's like they're Mormon loophole.
Thank you.
God
And,
is
like,
not a thruster?
No, I've seen so like at Mormon colleges.
Dresser.
That's a T-shirt.
At Mormon colleges, they'll like someone will soak, and then another kid will get under the bed and
Jiggle
What?
the bed.
No.
Yeah.
stick it so that it's like it's not cheating, or it's not cheating their religion.
We've come so far in the world, man. Holy smack.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's just
guys.
crazy.
Kind of sick, actually.
Take a look at this cross section.
That is.
Shout out to the
that-
bro under the bed.
It's beautiful. I've
Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie kicking the bed.
Let's take this one out.
He's just like, he's like,
Are you done yet?
it's like, dude, hey,
Oh, here.
Jordan, you gotta get under the bed.
It should rest, right,
It's my
Stace?
turn. He's like, damn it. When is it gonna be my turn to be on top?
Andy's been doing so many push-ups lately. He's like,
Put it on 225.
Dude, the other night
You're
I
under
did,
the bed
I
next
did
time.
so many push-ups at your place and then pull-ups, and I was like, why am I sore today?
Whoa.
I was
Buff guy.
I know why you were sore that
By the
day.
way, take a look at this one.
man, buddy.
Take a look at that one.
You woke up in the bed. Whoa.
Oh.
I knew it was going to take forever. I was like, I'm not going to make these guys sit here for fucking 3 hours.
Wait, I
while
got
they-
a question for you.
We would.
Did you make that one though?
Yep, I made that one.
Hey, okay. Bert, can you fly? Can you fly with us?
You to fly with us. Thank you so much.
Fly.
I got a
All we
question.
wanted.
Have you been to a Diddy party?
No, and I would go in a heartbeat.
I knew it.
I don't have that backbone. I know everyone says they do. Everyone wants to say they do. I don't have it. If Diddy invited me to a party tomorrow, I'd show up.
you're
I'd be like,
all white.
I got to see what this is about.
You're an all
can go
white.
20 years
you
ago,
show
but
up
not tomorrow.
lubed up in baby oil.
Dude, I showed
You
up with
got, you got those Ray-Bans that spy on everyone, low key.
Yeah, I'm just going,
Hey guys,
The mini lens. Like, beep.
you can lather my body, but if you lather my eyeballs, my camera won't work.
You just come
That's
fully
it, dude.
wired up.
I'll take
dude,
one
have you heard some of the depositions?
It is
It's
crazy,
insane.
bro.
Colby keeps up with it quite a bit.
Colby's
So
obsessed.
dark. I'm like, yeah, it's so interesting. It's sketchy ass shit.
Dude, can I tell you who I just discovered today? Do you guys follow basketball at all?
I love.
Yes.
I'm a huge
Do you know who I just discovered?
Us two.
Zion Williamson.
Carl Anthony Thomas
Towns.
Townsend. He is adorable.
He was there.
Adorable.
He is
He's adorable.
adorable.
Yeah, he is. He's
Oh my-
huge and adorable.
Oh my
there.
God.
And he's sweet.
What did he do?
I fucking love him.
He just got eliminated, but what did he do?
Well, he's just a little softer than the average basketball player.
You eliminate cute people. That's how it goes.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I'm gonna eliminate
There
you
was
right
one
now.
point I saw end of the interview of one of the last games when I think the last one they won, and Charles Barkley just goes, "Can you tell me like the personal conversations you guys are having between games?" And I was like, if I was asked that question, I'd be like, I'm not gonna tell you any personal shit. Towns just goes, "Yeah, it was kind of like this, man. It was like real sweet about it, you know."
He's awesome, dude. I love that. I love something different. Can I ask? So if you follow basketball, what's your take on the whole Caitlin Clark, Angela Reese thing? You can't not see it on social media.
That's just, I think
The
personally,
WNBA?
Yeah.
That's just sports. That's just basketball.
I love basketball,
it's
but
great
I don't
to
really
watch it.
follow the WNBA.
I think
I love Cameron Brink. I love
definitely-
Cameron Brink. She's hot.
the Caitlin Clark thing is a bit upsetting to me personally because there's no like.
Why? She's good for the sport.
No, sorry, not her as a player. She's amazing, but like anytime like the Angel Reese thing, it's like there's a black person and a white person that have beef, and now everyone makes a huge thing out of it when it's literally just they're just playing a game. It has nothing to do.
players.
It literally has nothing to do with anything. And there's like people, white people from Indiana yelling out a lot of like bullshit, nonsense, racist, you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really, it's not, it's literally
What's the
just, if I played the
background?
game with
What-
anyone, I would say some shit. You know?
The shit happened with Bird and Magic.
Two top
Yeah.
WNBA.
Yeah.
Magic had such a likable vibe that like he was such a
Yeah, I don't think that's
like
Yeah.
that an Angel Reese is just. What about her jersey?
Bert, do you remember that game when Bird slipped a little AIDS into Magic's drink?
Yeah. You mean the greatest game ever played?
Magic's last dance.
Can you believe I am blown away that he's still alive? Magic Johnson's still alive.
Bert, how do you feel about?
Where are all these secret serums, you know, that they got? They're not giving to the rest of us.
Are you a Lakers fan at the end of the, you're wearing a Lakers hat. You better be.
I?
You are.
Oh yeah.
Like, these old boys?
No, I'm not a basketball player.
Lakers, not really.
Because I'm a diehard Lakers.
I look really good in purple.
Thought we were gonna bond over
All
now and
right,
shit.
here we go. Let's try these.
Oh,
okay?
shit.
Okay.
Is it like gonna be extremely hot right now? Like,
It's gonna be very
should
hot.
I wait a minute?
This wouldn't be the bite I get. And let me see if I can get you guys some toothpicks.
Tell us when.
Do you prefer the black or the green olive?
Is this a racial question?
Yeah, I would say
Black.
rosé.
I like the black because I like everyone.
I don't see color.
Black
I like
olives
I like
matter.
black better. They're just sweeter than
One of
salt.
those BBC olives.
I like it's a little tastier. I'll tell you how hot it is. Oh shit.
Ripping.
It's rocking. You can eat it. I'll do it.
Your cigarette smoke is gonna ruin.
Dog.
By the way, I'm kind of annoyed with you right now.
Sorry. I'll stop in a second. I'll cut it short.
What?
Whoa.
Oh,
That's
shit.
fantastic.
By the way,
That's really good.
what a great easy recipe.
Damn.
I always think I always cook and go, I'm cooking to show people how to cook as opposed to cooking for someone. And like lasagnas are great, like anyone's sick, anyone loses someone, dog passes away. You make a lasagna for someone and they're like, it lasts for days, they don't have to worry about food for days. I'll tell you my favorite New Year's Eve thing. If you go to a New Year's Eve party this year, bring bagels, lox, and cream cheese and go put this in your fridge for tomorrow morning. That is like the gangster move.
That is tight.
Because everyone's hungover and they're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
we've got bagels and lox.
Yeah.
Leftover food.
And also, you hooked him up that night, but also you hooked him up tomorrow morning as well.
Well, that's the move.
That's
That's the
super
move.
sweet.
You're thinking about them tomorrow.
Exactly.
I'm bringing.
It's like, oh, another plate of deviled eggs? Thanks, buddy.
You want a
Put it with
martini,
the
buddy?
stack.
Yeah.
I would love martini with this right now. Fuck.
A hot martini.
You did 4 at once. That's a salt bomb.
That's just real good.
Yeah.
Love olives.
Bomb, bro.
Bert is cooking.
I am.
Hey, Bert, you want to hear the worst joke in the world that I made up?
Yes, and I was.
I love
Can I
it.
tell you? Hold on. I was gonna ask you guys to tell me a joke today because I heard one, and I was like, I missed those, but then I was like, you guys won't have a joke, so I'm so excited.
This is the
This
best
one I made up. It's G-rated joke. It goes like this. It goes, so a guy walks into his sidekick, and the sidekick says, "I knew you'd be here."
I'm pretty sure you told it on the podcast.
No reaction. Tell some of your mom's got some real good.
Yo,
My mom
tell
told
a
me
Millie
this,
joke.
My mom told me this one joke. She loves jokes. Every time I talk to her, it's like the first thing we talk about is
She goes,
this new
"Oh,
joke she
boys,
has.
are you ready?
And this one is very funny because it's a bit. Once you think about it, you're like, I don't even know if that makes sense. But she goes, you know how midgets give the best blowjobs? Because you can put your beer right here. Wait, should I re-say it? You know why little people give the best blowjobs?
Yeah, for the end.
You can put your beer right here.
Run it back.
Now just go. Can I retell that one? 2 black guys walking into a bar. The joke I heard this morning was, guy walks into a bank, says to the bank teller, I want to open a account. She goes, sir, we don't talk like this in this bank. He goes, I want to open a account. She goes, sir, your language is inappropriate and I'm not going to work with you. And he goes, bring me your manager. Manager comes out and he goes, I want to deposit $1 million and open an account. And the manager goes, this bitch won't help you. I love street jokes. I do love street jokes.
They're the best.
I got one, maybe two more. I won't take all the time, but my
No,
uncle,
no, keep going.
my uncle told me this one. He goes,
You can sift through them later.
It's always from your family.
he goes, you know what the definition of indefinitely is? And I was like, no. He's like, well, when your balls are slapping the back of her ass, you're in definitely.
I love it.
I do not like that one.
No, the one dude.
Uncle Brett forever.
Uncle Brett for
Well, here's the
Uncle Brett
interesting
is
thing.
Shout out Uncle Brett.
Is when you're
Without the cum.
No, the one dude when there was a giant bug. We were in the van on tour. And
Oh,
it just
yeah.
splattered on the windshield. And
That's
you're
my
like,
Uncle Ron joke.
hey, what do you think?
A bug hits your windshield, and you go, you know what the last thing went through his head? His ass.
the best thing is that when you're a comedian and you write those jokes that no one's written, but they're street jokes, and then they make you laugh hard as. But then you tell them to everyone, they're like, my wife always goes, wah, wah. I said, what did Mr. T say after he pushed 50 Cent in the pool? I fitted the pool.
That's solid.
I wrote that.
I wrote that.
That's good.
Favorite rapper?
As you call him.
That's your favorite rapper?
No. I mean, no.
Sorry, no offense.
Snoop's my favorite rapper.
Who is?
Snoop, my favorite human. He's my favorite human and rapper.
Well, you
I
know
think
Snoop, right?
Yeah.
I listened to your podcast today. You also said
Homie.
you love Kendrick. I know you love Kendrick.
I like Kendrick. I like Kendrick a lot. I think he's pretty awesome. Like
T.I.?
T.I., I'm a big
Coming
fan.
back.
Dude, he's doing stand-up right now.
Are you doing stand-up?
He's doing stand-up.
But who was like, not like the funniest story, but just like the coolest celebrity where you maybe were like taken aback, like, oh shit, that person's cool. You know, is there
the Boilermaker? Sounds like.
like was there anyone where you're like, well, Snoop maybe I would have.
Snoop's the best. Snoop's always going to be the best. I really enjoyed Will Smith. Like,
Before he slapped you?
no, I enjoyed Will Smith. He was a really like a very regular guy. You know, like
If you watch Independence Day, he's
he's if you met him, man, here's the weird thing about Will, and we can keep this in. Here's the weird thing about Will is he is so charismatic. You'd fall in love with him within 5 seconds. If he sat down, if he wasn't a movie star, right?
Yeah.
And your friends, you're having at a Mexican restaurant, and you're like, oh, my friend Will's gonna come by. Just like Charlie Day. Do you know Charlie Day from?
Yes.
If you
Yeah,
meet Charlie
he's
Day,
fucking hilarious.
you fall in love with him. And so quickly, he's so funny, and he's so gregarious and inclusive and encompassing that Charlie Day sweeps you off your feet, no matter who you are. And Will Smith does that the same way. When I met Charlie Day, I said, my friends were like, this is like 25 years ago. They're like, we're going to introduce you to this guy. He's like the funniest guy we know. And I always took offense to that because I was like, you know me. Like, I took offense. It's like someone going, you got to meet this lead singer. He's good. You go,
Like, you, dude. I thought you were my homie.
yeah.
You gotta be the songwriter.
Shout out Deathlands.
Fuck, man.
So I meet him. We went to Paquito Mas on Sunset. I don't know if it's still there, but
Not there, but I know what you're talking about.
we go to Paquito Mas. He sits down, and within 30 seconds, I want to be his best friend.
Hell yeah, that's sick.
And within 30 seconds, I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, but he's so funny.
Yeah.
And he's
People
so,
like that,
yeah. Will's like that. Will's like that. Will is like the guy that grabs you. I'll tell you the best.
Grabs you by the what?
The best out of everyone. I mean, like Rogan, I forget Rogan's famous. Like, you know, like I said to Rogan the other day, we were talking about AI, and I said, you know what's great about AI? It's on your phone now. So like when you get texts from people, you don't have to think about what you're saying. He goes, what do you mean? He's like, I go, I can't text with famous people. I go, it makes me crazy. So it's so nice they send me a
much
thing.
pressure?
Yeah, it's too much pressure. And Rogan goes, what famous people are you texting? I go, I don't know. I'm sure you know them too. And then I was like, oh, you're the most famous person I know. I totally forgot he was famous. I totally forgot he was famous.
Who do you know that's famous? He's like, what?
Yeah, and Rogan's like, who are you talking to? And he's like, Rogan must be like, I'm the most famous person you know.
Yeah.
But like, I forget that Joe's famous. 'Cause he's not that to me.
There's
Like, he's
as
just-
far as fame goes, notorious or not, Donald Trump, Rogan, top 3 right now, probably, I want to say.
Theo Bon's up
Most
there.
known people.
I don't think that Theo is famous at all.
Really?
Not even the
Maybe it's just my algorithm. I get him every
He's
day.
wildly famous. He's wildly, like Jelly Roll, don't see him as famous.
Yeah.
Wildly famous.
Oh, wait, Donald Trump,
What's
Joe
crazy-
Rogan, Beyonce, maybe. Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the top 5. I'm working on the
Swifties.
top 5.
With
Like, I don't-
Hey,
I don't-
Swifties, we love you. Don't come after us.
I don't think of like the Kelsey brothers.
music.
I don't
Don't
see
listen to
them
our
as
music,
famous,
though.
and I know they're very famous, but I don't see them as famous because I met them before. I met them maybe right as they all got. I don't know. It's when you meet someone, and then like I don't see Tom Segura as famous at all. Actually, I don't think he's famous at all. I think I'm way more famous than him. Like if you said,
We see you as famous, but you're also like, still a cool.
but I don't
But you
think
chill with the bros.
You see us as famous?
No,
We're not. We have 6,000 Instagram.
You're not
followers.
wrong.
We're right on your coattails.
All right, should we pull out this lasagna and try this lasagna and then play some songs, have another drink?
Yeah, hell yeah. Be honest.
Look at this. Do
I
you want to take
agree
it like
with
this, or should we cut a piece first?
Alex.
You know when you're so closeted that you
my
can't
God.
even have a gay wet dream?
I remember the first gay wet dream I had. I remember the first gay wet dream I had. Not wet dream, gay dream.
Gay, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, gay dream. I remember having a gay dream as a kid. And
How
I
was it?
I was like, it was confusing.
You're like,
I know I'm not gay, but why would that happen? And my brain was like, good luck.
It's all right. Guys can be guys can be hot.
Parasocial relationships.
It wasn't
enter
even.
the dream.
It wasn't even. It wasn't
Who was
that.
it?
Me putting my finger in my asshole on my stairs
yourself?
at my childhood house.
That's not gay.
That's wild.
Fingering your ass while you jerk off is kind of gay. No,
What are you, Kanye?
Are you
used
are you in therapy, Bert?
hardcore.
Okay.
Speaking about dreams, I feel like Chris said one of the funniest things I've ever heard, where it was like was it Mondupa maybe? It was like, I had a dream about you, and you're like, did you come? It was one of the funniest things.
That looks
So wild. You were in my dream last night.
Did you go?
It's crazy. It's crazy to think like, what celebrity do you think that you met, or what person do you think has had a dream about you? Because I've had dreams about people that I know don't dream about me, but they've been in my dream. They show up and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" And you're like,
Like a mutual dreamship.
"Yeah."
When you hit to the public, you were what, 33? You were saying?
No. I was 40, 43, 42.
What was your feeling being that older statesman and like all that time between? Did you feel like shit? Did you keep trying? Did you
I
have
felt like a loser.
Yeah.
I felt like a loser.
I'm trying. He probably won't answer though.
Swoboda.
He's my
Yeah, but I want to hear that story. To me personally, I feel we're
Well, my question that I wanted to ask earlier was, what did you do before comedy? What were some of your-
comedy.
You
I worked at a sweater factory. I worked at Barnes and Noble. I had jobs, but I was never I never took my job serious. I was always more important than the job. Whatever main character syndrome is, I got it.
Yeah.
I walked into Barnes and Noble. I go, I'm not a Barnes and Noble employee. I understand that's what I'm doing now,
Yeah.
but this doesn't define me. And there
Yeah,
are people
yeah,
who
yeah.
are like, this is what I do, and I was like, no, that's not what I do. I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
And,
I work
you
at
can-
Barnes
and
and Noble.
everyone can suck my dick about this main character syndrome. If you don't live your life like that, then you're getting in the ass.
Damn straight.
If you're sitting in life right now in a cubicle going, he owns me, he's my boss, I'll do anything he says, and you don't stand up for yourself every now and then and go, hey, you know what, f you, Bill, I'm having a drink at lunch.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, none of that shit ever resonated with me. I remember I had a manager, Dwayne, who pulled me in to his office, and he goes, hey man, what do you do again? I said, I'm a comedian. He goes, no, you work at Barnes & Noble, don't ever forget that. And I went, no, you work at Barnes & Noble.
That's called
When you
like
start throwing fists.
what is that, Hollywood extra syndrome?
Yeah, I think, no, it's when
Right?
you go, I never was an extra. I could never do.
No, that's what I'm saying. Other people, like,
Yeah.
that's extra syndrome.
Listen, let me tell you something. And I mean this for real. When you go out and open for a big band and they're like, hey man, don't walk past this line, I get it. I understand that. Be respectful.
Yeah.
But if they're like, yo, dial it back a bit, go yourself. Step up to where I am.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like when I was an open mic or when I was a feature act, I was always respectful of the headliner. If he didn't want me doing crowd work, I didn't really do crowd work. I wouldn't do crowd work. It's tough to follow crowd work with material. If he didn't want me to work dirty, I didn't work dirty.
Yeah.
But if he would be like, yo, pump the brakes a little bit, I'd be like, No, I think you got to step up your game a tad bit.
Totally.
Like I'm gonna tell my closer. I'm gonna do my set. I'm gonna do what I do, and then you can figure it out.
Well, that's like the trip between comedy and music. It's like if a band was told us, hey, don't play the punk kind of faster songs, play more mellow songs because we want to bring this vibe, I would be like, that.
Be on the way home.
Yeah.
You know, like
shouldn't have had us open up for you because we're gonna embarrass
we
the
don't
shit out
have
of
a
you.
different
Way harder.
set.
I think the most lead role energy that I think I had on this last tour with Buzzcocks, and we love them, is after the first show.
Yeah,
if I went up-
Buzzcocks
If I went up to
was
Steve
epic.
from Buzzcocks, and went, hey man, if we played this whole video in rewind, you'd be opening up for us.
But playing with Buzzcocks
Look at
was
that.
awesome.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Holy
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Holy shit.
Hit 'em.
Good.
Christ.
Beautiful.
Burn Christ. Burn Chrysler. Hit him.
Burn. Chrysler.
Didn't even burn it.
Oh, it just sucked.
It's perfect.
But that's like going back to like staying true to your guns is like
Yeah.
I feel like we've kind of done that, and we don't like pretty much all our songs are very explicit with F-bombs, but I feel like that helped us. Like we just got in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, like the new
You
game.
serious?
We're on the soundtrack.
We're on the new video.
And so I feel like even though we're still small, it's like that's a crew of people like Tony Hawk, the people that do the music know how important it is, and like giving us the chances.
Dude,
the smallest
hang on, that's
band.
so big.
Yeah, it's fucking
I
crazy.
fucking found bands because of Tony Hawk's Skater.
Yeah, like
So do we.
Goldfinger, like
We all
fucking
did,
Dead
yeah.
Kennedys. All that shit was playing that first game on N64. And
Well,
like,
also just to go full circle is remember we did this last podcast and you took us to the Tony Hawk.
final with the Jason Ellis final podcast
Yeah.
taping thing.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
So now we're in the hot guys.
Got one of our songs. It's crazy.
Thank
Tony
you
Hawk,
so much,
all the boys.
man.
Of course. I hope
Yeah,
you guys like it. I
thank
hope
you.
I haven't tried it yet, so I hope it's good.
Let's go.
It looks awesome.
So this is wife's recipe, or mom's.
This is awesome. Holy shit.
I haven't had a home cooked meal in a long time. This beats my microwavables.
Colby likes to do this thing where I thought it was a very bizarre idiosyncrasy. Is he likes popcorn and dips in salsa.
Yeah, shit's good as
It's a very cool idea, but it seems
works.
it feels like or it sounds very
Really good.
so good.
Fly with me. Fly with me.
Awesome.
Fly with us. It's
amazing.
I don't eat cheese, man. I thought
That
with
is-
us.
whoa.
Shut up, Andy.
I was with you last week, bro, and we were eating pizza together.
I know you did get us pizza.
Yeah, you were wasted
Wow.
scarfing down a pizza. You don't eat
Lasagna
cheese.
is always
Woodstock
so
sandwich.
good, but it's such a like rib sticking meal
Yeah, so good.
that you're like, you can't like eat lasagna and then go play basketball.
No, you need to eat lasagna and then pull a
we're about to go do
Marilyn
that.
Manson and take a couple out.
Take a couple what?
Ribs
Oh
out.
yeah. Did he really take his ribs?
That
out?
river's not real.
No.
I met him
Like
one time.
Connor,
Everyone believed
And
that.
he
Yeah,
goes,
that's the
"I'm
best
Brian."
rumor
I was
ever.
like, sure.
Properly good lasagna.
Brian.
Cheers, Brian.
Guys, it's fancy.
So good.
So
This
good.
is really good.
So good.
Slaps.
It's so good. I just eat
FaceTime
it. I
Leanne.
don't even talk.
Yo, for real. Yeah.
Every time I open my phone, it
didn't eat
says
for like
new
2 days
device
before.
added to your account.
Where is your wife right now?
Why?
She's getting a hysterectomy.
I think I should be asking.
She may not
The
FaceTime.
giving
But
tree.
she is getting her hair done. By the way, I said hysterectomy and no one laughed, and I was like,
You know when a bald person gets
You go, where's your wife? I go, she's getting a hysterectomy. And you went, oh, cool.
We don't know what that is.
What is it?
It's when they take their uterus out.
Oh shit.
Because
Yeah, we're pretty uneducated.
shit.
You could probably tell by our lyrics.
I take my girlfriend.
you know
to
when-
We
check
get
out all
too
the
far
time.
in school and things, man.
You know how they, when they say women sometimes can get hysterical? So they said,
Yeah.
well, if we take your hormones out and we make you less of a woman, then you won't be hysterical. We'll call it a hysterectomy. You know what they back in the day, Rasputin.
He's directing me.
You know who Rasputin is?
Yes.
Yeah, Russian.
Rasputin was known because women would get like hysterical. They'd send him to Rasputin and he'd finger blast them, make them come,
Like you and the Dolphins.
and then they'd be like, you're good. And then they'd go for a week, and then they'd be like, yo, I'm going through it again. The thing where I feel weird. And he's like, oh, here. And they're like, awesome, keep going.
This is my new side hustle. I'm gonna get
I
it.
already knew I liked him, but I didn't know that could be more of a fan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how disheartening would that be?
It sucks.
Just
Bert. Rasputin
Yeah, it sucks.
doesn't.
It happens all the time to me.
Bert, what's the best thing you've ever cooked?
Ask any chick I've ever been with. It sucks.
You know the best thing I ever cooked? I cooked here. I did what's that meat wrapped dough thing?
Pigs in a blanket?
Wellington.
What was it?
The sausage bread?
Yeah, what was that?
Sausage bread.
No, it's not what it's called.
Your answer should be.
There's like a grown-up word for it. Stromboli. I made a stromboli.
Oy.
That was wild.
Why?
You should make strawberry fuzz.
I didn't think it would work. I thought strawberry fuzz was the fuzz on top of a strawberry when it goes bad.
No.
It's
It's a long story.
Whatever.
Guys,
hit him with it.
There's a lot of different stories.
It's a ginger cop.
I always think it's like, a chick in a bikini like sits in the sand and then she stands up and has sand on her butt cheeks.
Yeah.
It's like a strawberry. It's like the fuzz on the
I
strawberry.
thought it was like a red-headed merkin.
It's pretty much to each his own,
It's whatever you
It
want.
could be, it's up for interpretation.
Yeah,
State of
exactly.
mind, man.
It's a state of mind.
I haven't listened to music. I have not listened to music since that Warren Haynes podcast.
I wouldn't either. If I saw a guy like that, I'd be like, it doesn't
You
matter
haven't listened
anymore.
to music?
I haven't listened to music. Music. This is gonna sound crazy, but sometimes it depresses me. Like and I get in this place where I get in my head, and like this is how many times do I come in here and go, Alexa, turn off music.
Really?
It's my wife's ringtone.
Get her on the horn.
She's cute. She's very
Everyone's
cute.
calling us back now.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Hey, babe, I'm sorry I missed your call.
That's okay. You coming home?
I am headed there from Romy's right now. Where are you?
Place I come.
What do we want to ask her? Oh, hey, we wanted to say this lasagna is amazing.
Yeah.
It is wonderful.
The recipe is amazing.
It's so good. It's so good.
The secret's out. The secret's out.
The secret's out. Are you joking with me? Or are you being?
No, baby, we loved it. We loved it. All right, come here. We'll see you in a little
Putting it
bit.
down.
All right, love you.
Love you. Bye. What we should do?
Play some
We
music.
should play some music. We should do a shot of Dave Matthews
Yes.
whiskey.
Yes.
Not all of us, just some of us, and then let someone in there will pass this lasagna into that room so they can it up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
By the way, this is everyone's lunch. Oh,
To the
shit.
crew.
You should see the second one. The second one looks better than the first one.
There's a second.
Second one's burnt. Burnt crash.
Bert Crasher.
Oh, hold on.
Holy casserole.
My God.
Look at that.
Jeez.
Get a shot of that. Here,
makes
get
me horny.
You know what? Put Jason Kelsey's beer right there.
Yeah, that looks pretty.
Damn.
Don't ruin the
Hit him
shot.
with it.
I want it for myself.
What
Second
the
number.
hell?
Send it to Stamos.
You have to.
Cheers, Bert.
We
Thank
love
you.
you,
We
man.
love
Thank you so much.
To alcohol.
Hit me.
Alcohol.
Taboos.
Yeah, it tastes like Dave.
All right.
And Eddie's pissed off again. He's trying to get us in the van. And Dash is throwing up. He's always crying about his girlfriend. And the van's out of gas, going through Grants Pass. And Miller's the only one who drives in the snow, 1,000 miles from home. Sound checks at 4 p.m. We're always running late. What's the point of writing songs if you got nothing to say? And I got no cash to spend. I'm on the road with my best friend. Just put it in drive, I don't care where we go. 1,000 miles from home. I'm all out of clothes. Got lost in Seattle with strippers from Portland. I'm never going home. Eat shit. get us in the van. And Dash is throwing up. He's always crying about his girlfriend. And the van's out of gas, going through Grants Pass. And Miller's the only one who drives in the snow. I'm down the Aleppo, and I'm all out of clothes. I'm lost in Seattle with strippers from Portland. I'm never going home. I'm never going home.
All right. I'm not a record producer, but that's the song. That's the song. I know it's personal. The reason I love it is personal, but that's the song.
Hell yeah, thanks, dog.
God damn it, that's a great goddamn song.
We get another one of the lime ones.
Yeah, of course.
Do you want to get that again because you hit the C sharp early? Do you want to get it again because you hit the C sharp early?
What? The whole song again? There's no way. No, that was it.
That was so good, man. That's the song. That is just... It's great.
Brothers.
But what's just funny is like that's probably the most personal song we've written, where it's like all it is just talking about us and like what we actually do.
So we do one more?
Can we play way too fast?
Yeah, we do one.
No, can we do no fun?
Sure.
No fun?
No fun. Oh.
No fun. I'm standing up.
We're gonna try this. If it works out, great. Then post it.
Yeah, is it cool if we say to
Don't worry
cut
about
it
it, yeah.
if it sounds like
Show
shit?
us-
Yeah.
You're no fun. You're no fun. And I'm done. 'Cause I just wanna fight and break that. Or rearrange your face with a tire iron. And I'll slug a fist, set your house on fire. And I'll string you up from a telephone wire. You got no beer, you ain't got none. You're no fun. You're no fun. And I'm done. 'Cause I just wanna fight and break shit. And I'm driving drunk with my tags expired. And I'll show up late at my worst attire. So don't to me, you coward. You got no beer, you ain't got none. You're no fun. You're no fun. You're no fun. You're no fun. Cause I just wanna have a good time with my bros. I don't need no stress, don't need no drama, don't need any of those. And I might just get some tacos. Or I might just drive to the beach for an evening and surf. You're no fun. You're no fun. You're no fun. I just wanna fight and break that. Rearrange your face with a tire iron. And I'll slug a fist, set your house on fire. And I'll string you up from the telephone wire. You got no beer, you ain't got none. You're no fun.
Yeah, that song's called No Fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Strawberry Fuzz.
Thank you. Thank you for
Strawberry
having us.
Fuzz. Strawberry Fuzz.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.